Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, who's excited for the return of the hunk! No, not Joel.
I'm Daniel, and I just realized what we're recording.
I'm Ryan, and I'm smart as fuck triangles.
If you were a triangle, you'd be a cute
Thank you for not calling me obtuse.
Daniel's eye sauce.
Bitch, you're shaped like a pyramid.
Does that mean I got them, like, old school Laura Croft titties?
No, I think it means you don't have legs.
No, it means you're haunted but empty.
Haunted but empty.
Like Laura Croft's womb?
No, like Ellie and
Tom
Dina.
Braider.
Dino's haunted?
Dino's haunted?
Dino's not empty. Dino has a whole other person.
Yeah, a parasite living within. But
Yeah.
not a fungal one.
Not yet.
But not yet.
Not yet.
But one day, maybe. This world?
That likes to break your heart, you know? Yeah, you know. I look at that
Ooh,
guy.
I love it.
And that guy knows.
Ooh.
Episode 5, The Last of Us, Season 2. Now, where are we? When are we?
Her love. Where are we? We are.
Feel this, bitch.
We're in the past again.
What do you mean we're in the past again? I thought
What happened?
we
I
were in
didn't
the
rewatch
future.
this. I didn't have time to rewatch this episode, so I'm a little blind.
Airborne,
So-
day 2.
Airborne.
Yeah, it's airborne.
Oh,
get this-
right.
We get that angry lady that the one dude. I think that's the lady that the one dude met up with.
Yes.
It is indeed.
That's what I said. So I was right. I'm always right.
Why is she angry,
He
Kenny?
met up with her. Honestly, I think just life. Like, she's like, if I could be a Willem Dafoe, but as a female, but apparently that's not as marketable because I don't have, the career that he has, but I got the face. And I'm gonna anger walk down a hall, and I'm like, okay, you guys did some construction in the hallway, and you did like a fun thing with the door. Don't know why you did that, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. All right, because you guys ain't talking. And then I go find this like other like sad smoking lady sitting at a table.
I'm glad to
And,
see that
I got
Hannibal
them.
actually didn't get her.
But, it's good. Well, this happened
Before that.
for that. So
Oh.
Hannibal did
Wait.
2003.
Right, but
That's
we're
when the
not in
virus hit.
2003.
Right, but she
So
would've
Hannibal's
been-
happened.
When did Hannibal happen? What
Yeah.
year did Hannibal come out?
Yep,
I
that's
feel
right.
like after 2003.
Right.
So Hannibal didn't happen to her anyway. Hannibal happened
Maybe
to
her
other
twin
people.
sister then. Who knows?
Nope, didn't happen. Hannibal would have gone on totally different adventures. This would have been Hannibal in Fungus Land. And Hannibal can cook a fungus.
I bet he could cook. I bet. I have nothing else to add.
I also have nothing to add.
Do you guys want a cigarette? I sent my best man down there. Is my boy, Leon S. Kennedy. And the S stands for son.
Oh, the S stands for sucks.
And it was all good, man. Like, we cleared the hospital and like the floors 1 through 6 of gravy, man. We took care of that, no problem. We went down into basement 1. Not a single thing there. That was cool. So we're like, well, surely then there's nothing else in 2 or 3. So like, all right, man, go on down to 2. Guess what? Ryan was right. It's in the air.
What's in the air?
Sexual tension.
Can you feel
Between
it?
us three?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Leon, they got in like a big gangbang with the rest of the squad that went down there, and he called back up to his mom, like, lock the doors. Like, it's in the air.
You can't let
man.
this get out. It's too wild.
It's not even just that. It's like, I'm a fuck anything that moves. So, like, if you get down here, mom, like, that ain't gonna be good for us. This was before the whole, sorry, mom, sorry, stepbro, I'm stuck wave. This, 2003 happened before porn got all familiar. And I don't want it to start now. Like,
Now,
feel me?
would you say this has
Help,
gone in
Mom,
a
I'm
weird
stuck.
direction, Ryan, or in the exact direction you thought it would go?
I actually didn't think Kenny would take it into the familiar porn direction, so he surprised me. I mean, because
That wasn't
nothing
my
in
call.
this episode would make you think he was going to go in that direction.
Well,
Pocket sand.
there's always the danger.
I guess there's always the danger. I don't want to talk to him anymore, Daniel. I'm afraid of what he's going to say. Daniel, what's the point of this scene?
To spoil something that's going to happen later. I don't know what the point is.
Damn it, now I have to... all right, you win, Kenny. What's the point of this scene? Like, why? Why is it
we
here?
are establishing that the spores are airborne again. That there's it's easier for the shit to spread now. If it goes full airborne worldwide, there's no hiding from it.
It's a life cycle thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But why?
And,
why is the scene really here?
To show the hospital and that we don't go down to that floor. So that then when Ellie later chases her down to the floor, then you're like, oh.
We are presented with a scenario where a mother sacrifices her child for the greater good.
Yeah,
to be fair,
but I don't really care.
She didn't intend to sacrifice her child for the greater good. I don't think that applies. I don't think that works.
But when it happened, she did.
When her child was already doomed, she let them stay doomed because there was nothing else she could do.
Yeah, kid was already infected.
I mean, no.
And
she could have let him come back up. She could have went down there. I mean, you could. These are things you could
down
do.
There, right. She did go down there.
I'm sorry. She did go down there. I thought she stayed. I thought she stayed in that cool office.
She didn't go down there.
No. What did he watch?
She was down there when Ellie was walking around.
What are you talking?
Her body, the Asian lady's body was down there.
I can tell you 100% that is not her.
It's already been It's already been welded up.
Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already been welded up. How would anyone ever get down there later in the episode?
The character shows back up in a later episode. That is not her.
That looked a lot like her.
No, nothing like her. What is happening, Daniel?
Hold on, let me find it.
I'm telling you, she shows up in a later episode. That is not her. It doesn't.
This is all Asians and mushrooms look alike scenario. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not good, Kenny.
Oh, I didn't make the rules, man. That's just what happened. I'll find where it looks like. No, not that. But yeah, I don't know if it goes like. Well, it didn't. So the spores aren't going through the vents apparently. So it's not like aggressively sporing out the area. So I guess that's good.
Right, they're lingering.
Oh, you know what? That was her son.
Yep.
Yeah, the one she said was down there.
Yeah, but I assumed he would have been, I don't know, further gone at that point. But good job picking something that looked like her. You know, put an Asian, cover half her face in fungus, and then give him the same name.
He's got the same last name because they're related. And he looks like her because they're related.
That's what I'm saying.
Good job. Good job. That's fine.
That is what I've been trying to tell you guys.
Oh, man. Good thing we didn't give her a daughter. He would have been real confused.
Same.
I think it would have been the same outcome, Daniel. He would have just been more forceful in his answers.
Same outcome. But either way, point still stands. She didn't willingly send him to his death and say, "Oh no, I send you down there because it's going to save everyone."
No. It's I'm not letting you back up because that was
at that point he was dead. There was nothing to. Like if Ellie was already dead, Joel would have been like, "All right,
bet
you're already dead." So I guess.
I mean, aren't we all already dead?
Yeah, I don't think it's to set up the family thing. I think it's to set up the hospital.
So it's doing multiple things, and it's setting up one version of someone sacrificing their child for whatever cause. Okay,
maybe, but I didn't get that from it.
I know.
She literally thought, she literally thought, basement 1 was empty. Well, okay, so we didn't really think anything would be in basement 2, so I sent Leon down there.
Right. No.
And then I thought, he ran into some...
You're focusing on the wrong point in the timeline.
Guys.
You keep starting from the front. Start from once he says, "Hey, I'm infected." Now she has a choice.
Hey, I'm already dead. She doesn't have it. All she can do is board it up and listen to him.
No, she doesn't. She can lose her goddamn mind and go get him. She can lose her mind and bring him up and kill everyone. There are other things she can do.
I don't see it.
He's already dead.
I don't see it, Ryan. I don't see it.
All right.
Because the parallel is between Ellie and Joel, right? Ellie is not going to die no matter what. This dude's dead no matter what.
And Ellie does not look like Joel.
And Ellie's not Asian.
This is true. You would not confuse Ellie for Joel, no matter how many mushrooms she had on her face.
Although, you might confuse Joel for another hunk.
Nah, not once you see those guns.
Yeah,
I know. They needed to put more blur effect on that.
In the marketing for the game, they did some Kojima-ness with the trailers. And they put Joel in scenes where Joel was not in the scenes, and it's Jessie in the scenes.
Classic.
Obviously can't be Joel. He's dead.
Well, no, you can have
clever boy
hallucinations. I mean,
Force ghost, fungus ghost Joel.
Oh, what if the fungus starts taking on the appearance of others, like mimics? Huh?
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be alright.
They'll just add that into season 3. It'll be fine.
What if we do triangles?
I'm not good on triangles, though. How about we do a circle? I can do a really mean circle.
You can do a perfect circle?
What was their number one hit, Kenny? A Perfect Circle?
Fuck, I don't. As soon as I said it, I was thinking. I was like, man, I know I'd probably know it if I heard it. But that's
the 90s for you.
Were they a 90s band?
I don't know. I was
Probably.
saying it, hoping one of you would correct me. But
It would be late 90s, and they would probably come to prominence in the early to mid 2000s, if I had to guess.
You think they like warehouses?
I'm sure they've
Probably.
kicked it in some warehouses. Now, if you want to be stealthy and run under the radar, should you turn the power on in your massive theater?
No.
Oh, yeah. Just like you should pick up a guitar and play it in every single location you go. Because Seattle, it's actually a law.
All right,
you
well,
have to have a guitar
you actually
in
get
every building.
an achievement if you do that, Kenny. So, all right.
It's called Great Song, dumbass.
Yeah, it's always followed by a headshot.
Yeah.
If I were to ever lose you.
Is the Creed taint in this episode, or is that just a voice that sounds like Creed at the end?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. The singing at the very end of
Creed.
the episode.
I'm pretty sure that's Troy Baker.
He sounds like Creed.
That's Creed Baker.
That's Creedy Baker. And I'm like, oh no.
I think it's either
It's
Troy
Pearl
or
Jam, Ryan.
I don't know.
It's what?
They're doing Pearl Jam songs in this one.
Oh, yeah, what song?
That had with arms wide open vibes all over it.
Future Days and Present Tense.
Sung by who?
Creed.
In the
The
show.
Pearl Jam song.
In the show.
Creed.
Well, Ellie's doing
At the end of the
one.
episode.
At the end,
Ellie Creed.
I want
I want to be right about Troy.
That's her boxer
I
name.
demand
You demand?
be right.
soundtrack.
This is going to turn into one of Kenny's Asian fungus moves, Daniel. You don't want this. You don't want this on your conscience.
That's that would be Pearl Jam performing it at the end.
Oh shit! Now a lot of
So-
people don't know that Troy Baker
No,
is
you-
in
Troy
fact-
Baker is in fact the lead singer of Pearl Jam.
There are
All
so
been
many
there.
sweet guitars.
Eddie Vedder, but
Yeah, that's his stage name.
yeah, my baby's in love with an Eddie Vedder. You guys have all failed your deep cut of Weird Al.
No, I knew it. I don't want it to
sure,
continue.
Sure.
So
Much like
you
this
knew
show,
that was
there's
that
a lot of
lady.
questionable decisions being made on this pod.
I don't know. What do you mean questionable decisions on this show?
Ellie,
Just assume you haven't played
you
the
mean-
game at all, right? What's wrong with this episode?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Ellie never learns her lesson.
Well, she's stubborn.
I'll tell you that much.
She's gonna.
No character growth for anyone.
She makes the same mistakes over and over.
What
again.
mistakes she make today? What'd she do today?
Being overconfident, not actually planning, putting other people at risk.
I mean, right after failing, she immediately goes and does dumb shit, like within minutes. Don't learn.
Yeah, but it
Don't
keeps
learn.
working
Plus,
out for her. Look, okay, so we got a map. We got radios. And you know what? They just keep talking over these radios, Kenny. Why do they keep talking and giving all their positions over the radios?
I'm Nora. I'm over here by myself. I'm gonna be over here all vulnerable.
Well, the Seraphites don't use radios, so it doesn't matter.
Why not?
Oh, they're against.
They're like they're basically like Amish or Mennonites or somewhere.
That's what Dino says.
I don't
You ever heard of
remember
these
the
people?
Amish or Mennonites split pigging people.
Well,
Well.
there's some differences. There's a couple differences.
There's a few.
Yeah,
That's just one. Hear me out. Not one horse and buggy.
I don't think I want to go to one of these Seraphite stores, but I'll go to me a nice old Dutch store.
Sure, you can get a rocking chair.
Yeah, or a nice sandwich. One of them I like to go to has a whole room full of fresh spices, and it smells like what I think heaven should smell like. Delicious.
Ah.
Feel this love. Feel this bitch.
And I'm like, ooh, I don't know if the wolves are good people. Because it looks like they
I
just
don't-
put people against a wall like Fedra used to do and just shot them.
It's kind of odd, right?
How you become
Like-
the thing you're fighting against.
Yeah.
Weird.
So,
Oh, do you agree
Now,
with that
and
take, do
the-
you, Daniel?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Ha-ha!
the lady from the talkie earlier with the Asian lady, is that the lady that they worship as a goddess?
No.
She
No.
split off and become... Okay, I didn't know if there was like a time thing there and they split off because ideologically her and Isaac were not on the same page at some point.
No.
So sooner or
I
later,
believe
we're
right
gonna
now
see
they're
her.
pretty aligned against not getting murdered by the Seraphite.
If you recall, the
Right.
Seraphites that were leaving Seattle were talking about their prophet who died.
Right. That's what, but I didn't know if that was a flashback.
Now-
Longer ago.
It'll tell
flashback.
you.
If you think about it, the wolves are really fucking this up because I would consider the ones who are trying to leave to avoid all this shit. Let's call them the moderates. and you're just mowing down the moderates, and you're only leaving like the real fanatical ones who are partying in the forest. So,
well, if anything, doing that, you're making more fanatical.
Whoa.
I don't know, man.
Someone's
Maybe.
accidentally stumbled on a theme.
But what, violence keeps perpetuating violence and just keeps on going, man. We didn't start the fire.
You guys know where Neil Druckmann is from?
You're going to remind me who that is?
Creator of Last of Us. Do you know where he's from?
Israel.
Correct.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Ha! I'm a genius at guessing.
So perhaps there are some parallels between something and something?
I just don't see it. Now, this big fucking something that's on this map. What?
It's a triangle. Dino drew it.
And it is. You are so smart to draw that triangle with 3 points.
I
would have done it with 4. That's why I didn't do good in math.
Well, that would have been a square.
You're the smart one.
Or a rectangle. I guess.
And you're having my baby, so I love you.
Yeah, we're all love drunk in the middle of war. You know,
love can bloom on the battlefield.
So can fungus. And I'm thinking about triangles. I should have been thinking about stars. You know, butts. Keep the butt safe. No fungus gets you.
I'd like to point out
triangle safe.
Yeah, But the fumes weren't coming out of the butts, were they, Kenny?
No, but they go into the butts, Ryan.
What?
I haven't seen that yet. I've heard you talk about it on season 1, but clean. I never actually saw it.
Well, yeah, you never actually saw season 1. We know.
True.
Yeah.
I saved myself from all the butt stuff.
There's a whole spread.
That's what you want to see.
A gaping smorgasbord.
All right, look. I'm such an idiot. You're pregnant. I should have known. I should have thought of that before we left town to come here and do it. I don't know why. I'm a bad dad already. Do you want to go home? I want to do what you want to do. Okay, this is the what do you want for dinner conversation all over again.
Well, not quite. Ellie's not going to go home.
So Ellie's not going to cook dinner.
Dina can go. If you want food, you can go get food.
But I'm not cooking dinner.
Well, she was gonna take her to get it though, and then come back.
No, she wasn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, actually, I think Kenny's right on this one.
No,
she wasn't gonna let Dino walk home by herself.
She 100% was.
No, she's not a bad dad. She's gonna teach that baby to play guitar.
Ellie doesn't say we can go back. She says you can go back.
But she's not gonna leave her newfound love. Yeah, you think so?
She literally does after her newfound love gets shot in the. It takes an arrow to the knee.
That's tactical.
Well, obviously her adventuring days are over.
And it's kind of weird because baby daddy just showed up.
Oh, he's so hunky. He's going to be a good dad.
I predict he doesn't survive.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I don't remember him from the game, really. So I don't know. But I don't know why we'd have him and Tommy here unless one of them was going to bite it. And
if anyone dies, it'll be Tommy because we're moving on to the new blood.
Fair enough point.
This isn't going to be a Skywalker saga.
It's going to be a Game of Thrones. We kill off all the people and just run with the kids. I understand.
Run with the kids.
What is this big fucking building? What is its actual purpose other than to hold all of the beautiful crowned fungus zombies?
Yeah, it's just a warehouse.
About the one with the basement and everything?
Just a warehouse? No, I thought maybe it was like a granary or a distiller.
I don't know that there are there granaries in downtown Seattle? I don't know.
I mean,
oh yeah, they grind up the fish into bread.
What the hell is this building in downtown Seattle anyway?
A warehouse.
They said they didn't know. It's a long building. What even is it?
What do you do with a long building? An Amazon warehouse, but Amazon wasn't really a thing yet. So it could be anything.
Oh, if it was, those robots would have taken care of business.
No, they don't. I found out they don't even use the robots. They have people that live in little garages in there, and you have to run out there and get the package.
Right.
And if you take too long out there, your cat gets sad, and then the monsters get you, or your cat just dies.
What game is that?
Order 13. Hopefully the video's out before this episode.
That's in London.
Now, I know Dina tells me not to worry how she got from Santa Fe to, was it Jacksonville? Jackson. But how does an 8-year-old get from Santa Fe to Jackson?
Well, as soon as she shot that perpetrator, she was no longer 8, you know?
Oh, she leveled up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, milestone. Got it.
At least it didn't go with the whole, I walked in and he was there with his pants down around his ankles.
I think that was the implication.
That's kind of
but
what
she didn't say it.
Yeah, but...
Didn't say it. But yeah, she shot a dude when she was 8. Lots of kids accidentally shoot people, so it's fine.
This one was on purpose.
Hers was on purpose.
Yeah.
But, still, happens all the time. And then she had to leave her cabin. I don't know why.
Smelled.
Bad meat now.
Blood on the floor.
Should know how to clean it. You're right. Embarrassing.
It's gonna attract bears.
No, the menstruation will do that.
No, they attract Jason Voorhees.
Well, you know what that warehouse is full of?
Fun?
Those smart ones.
Like a lot of them. I'm sorry, they're what, Daniel?
I don't know. I just called them crowners.
Call them crowners?
That's dumb.
I don't think we can go with that one. Normally, I won't shit on your ideas. I don't like this one.
All right. Smarters.
I'm gonna shit
Smarties.
on it. Smarties!
Oh.
All right, done.
They're not dum-dums.
They're not dum-dums. Smarties.
Let's call them...
No, we just decided they're called Smarties.
Yeah, that's still dumb.
Oh.
Let's call them...
It's not Daniel's day.
Take your time.
Take your time. It's very important. Could call them, let's be sneaky and split up in the...
So, a warehouse full of Hanks here, and it's like, all right, Dino, Hank's gonna come at you. Don't worry, I get bit all the time. That's probably not good. Not the fact that I'm immune or anything, but the fact that I just can't seem to stop them from biting me.
And wouldn't there still be like, bacteria, like normal mouth
infections?
Bacteria?
Yeah.
She's immune to everything. She's never been sick a day in her life.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She ate her twin in the womb, and now she's got all these immunity.
Oh, she Highlandered it.
Yeah. So she's out there shooting.
There can be only one, Daniel.
Doing all right.
It starts early.
That's fair. She doesn't do very well. Dino gets into a cage. She doesn't do very well. Starts peeling open like a can opener. And then, oh God, bang, bang. Someone's got a better gun. These things go flying now. Then we get like a haze, and a big hunky man walks over, and Ellie's like, "Oh man, look at that! It's clearly Joe. Oh no, it's bad Jessie.
Jessie.
Oh man,
hi.
Oh man, I wish I was Jessie's girl." That's how the song goes, right?
And it was playing too. Yeah, we got a Deuce X Jessie.
Deuce X Jessie. He's like, "Hey, you guys suck. I'm here to save you."
How did you know we were
I'm
here?
Irritated. You left your fucking map in the theater.
Oh.
How'd you know we were there? Do I look like I want to talk to you right now?
I don't have time. Okay, good. Yeah, let's not keep going down it's plot. Let's move on.
Yeah, we don't need it. I think he's just pissed that he had to come save them.
Would he have just been happy if they met her there and be like, "Hey, we know where the bitch is. We're gonna go kill the bitch." You think he's like, "Okay, yeah, let's go kill the bitch"?
I think because he found them clearly in trouble, and because he was able to find where they're going because they left a fucking trail.
Yeah, that's not a good move.
Well, you gotta leave breadcrumbs. They're not from this city. They don't know how to get around. You gotta leave little breadcrumbs to get back where you came from.
That's fair.
Or I guess in their case, jerky crumb.
It's like, Jessie, how'd you find us? I don't know. Okay, shit, we gotta figure that out. Jessie, how'd you find us? Oh, you wrote a note that said, "Oh, if Jessie comes, we're over here. Love you."
Hugs and kisses.
We're gonna be a family together. We're all gonna live in one house.
Oh, can we live in the forest with these nice forest people?
Maybe. Do they like pegging? Because I hope you do.
They they split everything they own.
Great whistlers.
Terrific whistlers.
Yeah? You know who was a good whistler? Chris Christopherson.
Even with a cold.
Yeah. Really helped that blade out.
Remember that time?
From a
remember
boy
that time?
As a little pup.
We went to his concert and he played songs for us.
Yeah, and he was all like dying, but still blowing into his harmonica while playing. And we were surrounded by a bunch of ancient people, but we're like, I don't care, man. We knew none of the songs. I knew like 2, but it didn't matter because Whistler was there.
For sure.
Jessie, how'd you get here by yourself?
Didn't come by myself. Came with Tommy.
You guys did a circle jerk?
That's right.
It's a ritual.
Where is Tommy?
It's Herkima Jerkima over there.
We're gonna meet up. We're supposed to meet up. We're gonna meet up.
We split up because we were 2 competent individuals. Because we're men. We're the men. Okay? And we had to come save you Wimmerns. So we've already covered all of Seattle. All the wolves are all dead. Kill them. Yeah, we got you. Let's go. Go home now. Oh, what are these guys doing over here? They're gutting that guy like a fish. Well, maybe they're not so good either. Are we all bad?
No, everybody in Seattle sucks.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with Seattle? Yeah, so it's just like kind of a parallel to the Isaac torture scene, only this guy was like, I know what Isaac's next plan is, and the guy's like, I don't really care. Guts him.
Like a fish.
So they are fucking crazy, because why wouldn't you want to hear the plan?
How do you know he's telling the truth?
I at least want to hear it.
I mean, yeah, then you could be like, okay, thanks. Bows in or bows out?
What he's gonna do is he's gonna move up from Australia. He's got a chokehold there, And then his plan is to just move up that coast to Kamchatka, and from there he's going to cross over into America.
Does that ever work?
He does it every time. No, it never
works. You don't get enough territory.
I don't remember that ever working.
It never works, but Isaac's going to try.
He's going to risk it?
He's going to risk it.
That's the worst strategy and risk ever. Sometimes I try to block it just to save you from yourself.
I just like it.
I just like Australia is all. You know, may she guide us.
My army
Australia.
of spiders.
I don't really conquer anything else, but people don't really come down to me because they're like, no, you have it.
It's yours. You can keep it.
It's all yours, buddy. Hell of a game. So the hobbits are hiding in the trees. Dino, bleeding out. Probably not. If they take that arrow out, she would be. They left the arrow in, if I recall.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
now,
smart.
What are the chances there's some biohazard on the weapon tip?
That's kind of I was wondering. These Seraphine, is that what they're called?
Nope.
Scars.
Yep.
We'll just go with the derogatory term. What'd they call themselves?
Seraphite.
I was close. I was off by one letter.
Now, what does that mean?
It means I said in and it was a T.
Ah.
I don't know how you spelled it. You could have been off by more than one letter.
You'll never know.
Like, was Seraphite their goddess? Like the real living person who died?
Her name was Sarah, and
the show doesn't seem interested to tell me. So you know what?
I don't know much about it. Well, we don't really have time because we can't really hang out with them because they shoot us with arrows when we approach. So, you
gotta whistle at them. They like that.
We gotta run. The gang got split up.
You know how to whistle, don't you, baby?
Don't you, baby? Now you ruined it. Dino and Jessie go one direction. Ellie goes another direction.
She goes in sync. Yeah.
Yeah. Goes right back towards the
hospital.
Yeah.
Well, Ellie could have joined them easily, but then she catches a glimpse of the hospital building. It's right there.
It is right there. That is target. That is prime target, Daniel. Why did we come to Seattle if not to visit the hospital?
She holds down circle and it highlights the building.
And she's like,
she goes over towards the hospital, and there's a guy there guarding it with his dog, and his dog starts going nuts, and he's like, "No, it's nothing."
Huh? Must have been the wind.
It must have been a rodent because it went through a little hole, and no actual
that hole was not that little.
Big person can go through that. I thought she was doing a rope trick with her backpack, and that once he did the radio, she was going to shoot them both. But I guess she was just worming it through the grass.
You do a lot of worming it through the grass in the game, but
thankfully they limited it to about 2 minutes of actual TV time. Otherwise, oof.
Yeah, you would have gotten hours of it. Hours of it.
That's a grass blade moving. Ooh, I'm scared.
I'm a scaredy. You know what I'm not a scared of? You, Nora.
Okay.
Put it down. Put your hands up. Remember me? I'm the main character.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. Where's Arby's?
I'm not. Look. I know you've been through a lot, but you're not.
I want roast beef.
I can't tell you where Arby's is. It's for your own good.
Is there an Arby's in Seattle?
Look.
Are they on this coast?
I can't even imagine the pain you must feel having eaten at one of those before, okay?
I want the cheddar roast beef.
You think you do, you don't.
They never have the cherry turnovers.
They really don't.
Only apple.
You know what? Your little Arby's was a bitch. Ah, grease fire in your face.
Horsey sauce to your face. It's a terrible thing. What we did to Joel, it's terrible. He deserved it. I loved it. He was a little bitch. Like, whoa, Nora, you didn't really seem that into it at the time. So now you're just trying to play some psychological war with me, and then you're going to throw acid in my face?
It works.
Wasn't that just like the bloody rag water?
I think bleach was in there.
Yeah, that's probably not great.
Not great for your eyes. I mean, but Nora's problem is she zigs when she probably should have zagged or stayed where the people with the guns
why not just
line of fire,
slide down
and just hang out there
behind the little thing there?
Be like, hi, I'm here. I mean, the bitch can still shoot me, but if she does, she doesn't get what she wants. And if she comes any closer, you can shoot her. So
instead, I'm going to keep running. I'm going to go like, oh yeah, there's that hallway that's completely dead-ended. Let me go down that one.
Oopsie.
Ah, shit. I forgot.
This didn't always used to be welded.
Also, you guys remember when Ellie was a good shot?
It's hard to shoot when you're running.
Yeah, but what about whenever...
it's hard to shoot when you're running. That's why Resident Evil games don't let you.
That's true. What about when your person you want to shoot's just laying on top of the elevator and you're standing looking straight down at her?
You don't want to kill her. You need information.
You could at least clip her.
In this economy?
Clip her. This is a non-clipping society. That's how I prefer it. Well, Nora's like, fuck, what's in my playlist? Oh yeah, this elevator shaft's kind of open. I guess I'll jump down there. But does she know about the spores?
They didn't.
Is she one of the needs to know?
She knows about the spores. Doesn't the elevator like fall?
It does.
She wanted to get off the floor before that one.
Oh, and jumping up is how you do it, though, right?
The other side.
I think she fucked up.
Yeah, the elevator collapsed when she was trying to cross to the other door to get to another hallway. So okay, so we get in there. Now Ellie's like, all right, what's going on down here? It's all creepy. There's like fungus all over the walls and shit.
Are you okay?
Like, oh man, there's like a lot of particles the camera's picking up. You know,
so she just goes into her settings, turns those off,
cranks up the contrast.
Oh, now
everything brightness way up.
Now I can see all the ones hiding. There's you. Oh, this is a great game.
There's that Asian lady from earlier.
She's been cocooned against the wall. Aliens. It's great.
HBO figured out how to do like scenes in complete darkness. You put a flashlight there. If they had a flashlight in that episode, Game of Thrones that everyone complains about, be able to see so much better. But they didn't use flashlights. Now, I will never not love the creepy fungus people growing out of the walls, moving around. That is fantastic every time.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And like the way they're just blowing spore rings, dark, particly spore rings out of their mouth.
Sir,
like
could
Gandalf
you not vape in my face?
Vaping in your face. He's
it's not a crime. It's vape. It's totally fine. It doesn't do nothing to you.
I'm a hedge wizard. I cut your hedges.
I was on an airplane once.
Wow. Good story.
When vaping was kind of becoming more mainstream. And that's when I was sitting next to an ATF agent. And he was sitting there bragging about how they couldn't tell him not to vape on the plane. Like, that's before they'd even straight up, stop vaping on planes.
I don't think they can tell him to do anything on a plane. He's in charge.
I don't think that's right. But to be fair, the man needed a little, like, puff because he just got out of a detail out of East St. Louis. And he's like,
I need this thing called juicy ass. I need it.
Yeah, I need the juicy ass because I almost died so many times. Speaking of juicy ass, we passed that Asian lady.
Yep.
Who morphed into her son. And now we got Nora, who's all like in the red hallway. She's in the back rooms.
Yeah.
And Nora's like, oh, you fucking idiot. The spores. You've killed us. And Ellie gives her this coldest, like, did I?
But yeah. Don't you have asthma now? We're all going to die of this.
Nah, you're only breathing like that because your puka shell necklace is a little too tight. You should stop that.
You're right. Wait, no, I took it off and nothing's changed. It's getting worse.
Yeah, but you look like less of a douche.
Oh, that's fine. But, that the guy we killed, Joel, he killed everyone in this hospital. Everyone.
Yeah,
I know.
So, Kenny.
Including Abby's dad?
Yeah.
Shot him in the head.
Oh. Kenny.
So he didn't torture him right in front of Abby?
Kenny.
He didn't do that?
Do you think Ellie actually knew, or she's just saying it for effect?
Well, I think she knew because her and Joel she was mad at Joel for something. I think the ending scene of this episode is maybe hinting at the day he told her.
But when could that have been?
When he was alive.
Oh, shit. Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Force Ghost Joel came back and told her.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was a flashback at the end, right? I assume.
It was flash forward, actually.
I want to play a game.
Oh, damn.
It's called I Ask You a Question.
The Last of Us.
And if you don't answer, I hit you with a pipe. Let's play.
Wait.
Where did I learn this game, Nora?
Yeah, Nora.
I don't know.
First question. Not wrong answer, Nora.
From watching us. Where's Arby's?
Only McDonald's.
We do Starbucks here, goddammit. You will have a muffin top. You'll pay just as much for the muffin top as you would for a whole muffin.
Do you think, we don't see it, so we don't actually know. Maybe we'll find out next episode. But do you think Nora ends up talking?
Well, if Ellie had actually done her full Batman voice when she was like, where is she? Then she definitely would have, because you got to answer at that point. Instead, I think she beats Nora a couple times. She's like, all right, this is really exhausting. I'm gonna shoot you. But I don't even think she's going to shoot her. I think she's just going to leave her down there to fucking die slowly. It's like, nah, I'm not going to kill you. You're going to become a You're gonna become a fun guy.
If we find out, I vote beats her, Nora talks, and then shoots her.
I don't think Nora talks.
Yeah, I mean, you're surprised what'll happen if someone starts threatening your kneecap.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna be talking before they even grab the pipe. Like, what the fuck? Don't hit me with a pipe.
No.
First off, that's rude.
Arby's
is
cross
over
town.
by the Walmart.
That's right.
It's
not the good Walmart.
I've never lived.
Not the good Walmart.
But you don't go there enough. You always forget it sucks, and then you're like, all right, I guess I can go try that.
And guess what? Still sucks.
But because no one goes there,
the drive.
They've got toys the other Walmart doesn't have. Okay.
Ooh, you get the rare ones. You get the Hot Wheels.
Yeah, because no one goes there to get them because it's by that Arby's.
I've never lived in the same side of a town as the Arby's of the town.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I remember that one time we moved into that one house and then they built a White Castle on that side, and that was pretty nice.
That was the beginning of the end.
I like White Castle. Well, Abby wakes up and a happy sunshiny day in her bedroom, not the garage, all like,
Ellie.
Sorry, yeah, Ellie. Abby was doing that too in her house, probably the same time. And then like Joel walks in and it's like, "What's up, bitch?" And they're like, "Oh, look, we're happy." So that's why I think like, okay, this is either the before, it's a flashback, the before she found out, or maybe she took a little nap.
Right, and this is like
she's having a dream,
like a Dexter scenario of letting his brother back into his subconscious, being like, "Oh, hi."
Oh man, if Joel wants to be her fucking dark passenger.
Yeah, Joel is the dark passenger for her. He's like, oh, because we know Joel would totally do this. Like beat someone to death for information. It's in the wheelhouse. Yeah. So
we've seen him like, do it.
I know, right? And so it's bread and butter, man. It's kneecaps and knives. So I'm like, oh shit. And Ellie looks the same age no matter what time period I see her in.
This is true.
So I don't know if this is
true
earlier or a little nap and we're letting the dark passenger take charge.
I think this is the point in time where Joel, like, it's his fault. Like he emphasized, like obviously it's been like I don't know, like 10 years, 20 years, but like there was this place, Ellie, it was called Arby's. It had these curly fries and you dip it in like the 3 pepper sauce and it's so good.
They would spring.
And like if you got one of the cherry turnovers, like it made your whole year. So Ellie, if you ever get a chance to find Arby's, like that's something you beat someone to death over.
You would kill for this sauce.
Yeah, the horsey sauce.
Nay.
Yeah.
Was that you jerking off dudes? What was this?
Yes.
That's me flapping two horsey sauces all up into my mouth.
All up into his mouth, Daniel. He's flapping horse sauce.
Yeah, you get that white sauce all up in you. Good. Man, I go for some Arby's. So I mean, I still enjoyed the episode. I liked the creatures on the wall again. Like I said, I'm glad Jessie's back. It'd been nice to see Tommy. I miss him. We're gonna have to get the team back together next episode, I assume, because now we're not gonna just say, "Here's Jessie." Oh, Tommy's in town. Oh, but now we're not gonna see them ever again. We didn't bring people in just to take people away and have it just be Ellie immediately. Did we?
I don't know. We're spending, I don't know, like a lot of time with the guitars that don't pay off, that doesn't pay off in the episode or the next episode.
What do you think she's going to play in the next episode? What song?
What was the song this one?
It was a Pearl Jam song.
If I ever lost you, so I'll kill the whole world to see you alive, not let them pull the cure from your brain.
Oh, the next song will be a Cure song.
Oh, okay.
Friday, I'm in love.
It's only 2 episodes left.
I'm in love. What's that?
Yeah,
there's only 2 more episodes left. Daniel, I'm nervous because I don't know where.
There's a lot of Abby gang left.
There's all of them. All of them are left. Now, I mean, that's fine.
Minus Nora.
Now,
Nora's not. They've taken out 1.
But there was.
And now we've got our playlist.
3 others and Abby. Is that right?
Well, I should say Ellie has taken out.
Yeah, we had no part.
I didn't do any.
Maybe the Seraphites have taken out some other ones. We don't know. But when are we getting Kenny's favorite actor?
More Jessie.
Who's his favorite actor?
Joe Pantoliano.
You know, he was in Congo. He was in The Matrix. He was in
Daredevil. He was in Daredevil.
Now, how's that going to work?
Next episode,
Daredevil.
but don't get too excited about it because it sucks. So
I'm so hyped.
Oh.
Hype train.
Oh.
Does it suck because now we got men in there taking over and we don't get our strong women anymore?
What?
No, that's not why it sucks.
Are we going the opposite of the other people that hate on this thing for the wrong reasons?
Who hates on this thing?
Oh, I'm hating on this thing for sure, but
Why?
not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
But not for the reasons other people are.
At this point, I haven't completely turned on the show yet. So
you haven't completely
tune in.
You think there's a point that you're going to turn on the show?
I watched the last episode yesterday. So yeah, there's a point where Daniel's going to turn on the show.
So he's 2 episodes ahead of this episode.
Can you tell us why, like high level why, without spoiling it?
Why don't we just wait for that to happen and then we can talk about it then?
Oh, so you're not gonna pull a little shit and talk about it in Daniel After Dark when we turn this off?
I'm gonna be honest. That after watching that last episode, I don't even want to do Daniel After Dark. I don't even want to do it.
Doesn't want to be here anymore.
I'll do it with you.
The problem, Ryan, is this is half a story. And you can't even really talk about it good
in half a story
without the other half of the story.
Are you sure? But you only know it's half a story.
I thought they would do better.
A game. I mean, is it okay? You know what? We'll have to save it.
Yeah, you gotta save it because
for the 7th episode, maybe even After Hours with Daniel, Kinney, and Ryan. Huh?
Wouldn't that could just be the whole episode?
No,
that's a whole episode.
Because Kinney hasn't played the game, and Kinney hasn't watched you play the game. So.
Oh, I see. I understand, Ryan.
So I just want Arby's.
We just want to keep him in the dark and
I also just want Arby's.
Where's Arby? What's Arby been doing? Is their story
whenever
okay?
Arby's is not on screen, I'm like, where's Arby's?
Where's Arby's?
I do like how Ellie's eyes are like almost completely black in that scene where she's just beating Nora to death.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say when she's
dark
eating that
eyes,
sandwich.
like a doll's eyes.
She's been possessed by a demon and must feed.
That's what the triangles are really about. It's she's in a summoning circle by Dina.
Dino, yeah. Like I said, I'm still enjoying myself, but I'm worried about the pacing. If there's only 2 more episodes left, then
they're really gonna have to
validates that.
Like I mean, I know to get to something like we're like, okay, this is a season with a conclusion.
It's almost like we wasted time in Jackson. Like 2 whole episodes.
Like
were wasted
really gonna have
Jackson.
to rev it up.
Well, and how many episodes were in season 1?
More than 7.
12?
I was gonna say, I felt like more than 7, and how many of those episodes were over an hour long?
I feel
like all these have been 44 minutes.
Yeah, these are short, I feel.
So we're
okay, let's save this for episode 7 After Dark.
Hey, you wanted this, you know.
Save the rage.
You want it. You want
Save the rage. Let it
I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
Me neither. I'm having fun.
Yeah. Jesse's back.
Yeah.
I guess I had Jesse's back.
Oh, and Dina gets to piggyback ride.
Ooh, boy.
That's how she got pregnant. Well,
that's not how you get pregnant.
You don't know.
What do you mean?
You hold hands. That's how you get pregnant.
Ew, gross.
Oh, I know.
In this world, nobody washes their hands.
Each of you holds one side of a roast beef in between you as you go down the street. And the roast beef imbues you with the power, and one of you gets pregnant. You never know who.
Curly fries can be your man of honor.
You never know. You never know. Well,
man of honor? What the hell is a man of honor?
I think you were going like maid of honor, but he's a man.
Curly fries.
As always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, who, much like Ellie, also likes eating roast beef.
Ew.
Leave that pause in, because it took Daniel a minute. It just snuck up on him out of nowhere.
Gross.
I'm Ryan, and I'm here to tell you I can tell the difference between Asian actors, mushrooms on their face or no mushrooms on their face.
You have an advantage. That's not fair. You've had to learn to tell between the faces to survive.